Welcome to this lesson. So in the last lesson we finished drawing our game tree. So this is our game tree and we have all the utilities written down for each of our terminal state, and I told you that we are going to be tracing back in the next lesson so that we can find the optimal next move, right? So that's this particular lesson. So let's start tracing back. So first of all, let's start tracing back from the last level, that is level 3. As you can see here, we go here. So once we go here, there's only one particular terminal state for this, and so this particular node will automatically take the utility of this particular leaf node. Okay, so the utility of this particular branch node is +1. So now we are at the second level, and in the second level both the nodes have utilities, so -1 and +1. So we can go further up to the level 1 because now we have utilities, so the level 1 can also take a utility. And as you know, this is a max state, so even if this wasn't +1, so since there's only one thing, it's took +1. If there were 2 and one was +1 and -1, it would have still taken +1 because it's the max state. But level 1, where the human player played, is actually the min state. Okay, so it's not going to take the largest value, it's going to take the minimum value, right? So the value for the level 1 is actually going to be -1 rather than +1 because there's -1 from here and +1 from here. So it's going to pick this obviously because the human player wants the AI to lose, right? So if it picks -1, the human player wins, and if it picks +1, ultimately the AI wins. So obviously the human player has to choose the move where it wins. So that's why it's going to choose -1. And now we have all the three utilities for all the three child nodes of our starting state, that is the first max state. Okay, so now there you go. So there's -1 from here, +1 from here, and +1 from here. And since the level 0, that is the first level, is a max state, it's going to choose the maximum out of all of those. So it's going to choose +1. So it's going to choose a node where the utility is +1, okay? Which automatically means that the AI player wins. So now we have utilities for all the nodes. So we've written down utilities for all the nodes. So now we can look at the possibilities. Now we can see that there are two possibilities for the next turn. As you can see here, right? You've written out utility for everything. And as you can see here, we have two possibilities, either this or this for the next turn of the AI. But we can't choose both options. So our algorithm is going to choose the first possible option. So now that becomes the optimal option, because when there are two options that are going to produce the same result, our AI needs a rule where it has to choose the best option. So automatically it's going to choose the first in the list. So the first in the list is this one. And so this one, this particular option, this particular move is going to become its optimal move, the optimal move of the AI. So that's how our MiniMax algorithm works for a Tic Tac Toe game. And the pseudocode for this is similar to the pseudocode that we saw in our last module. So I'm not going to be going through that again because we can turn the pseudocode into actual code when we get to our JavaScript module. Okay. So this is how you can use the MiniMax algorithm to solve a Tic Tac Toe problem. Okay. So in the next few lessons, let's start coding our Tic Tac Toe game and then actually making our AI work. Okay, so I look forward to teaching you that. I'll see you there. Thank you.